Underground Nerd Nation. Make sure you check us out on fandomlim.com. We got a lot of dope podcasts on there now.
And drop that shit, DJ Nexus.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Underground Nerd Nation. We on episode 24.
Kobe.
Ooh. I just said COVID.
I thought you did too for a second.
Kobe.
No, I got it now.
Yeah,
It's just
I
at
did
first
too.
I thought you said COVID. I was like,
No, that would have been
Wait,
episode
what?
19.
you're right.
That was good.
That's a bar.
So you'll keep going with that from last
you have
episode.
to see
Absolutely.
that blooper we did when we started freestyling randomly on the
Lord.
Oh, I still got that on here.
Thing?
I got to bring that out.
Oh, Lord.
I missed all types of stuff.
Oh, you did.
I mean, I did bad, but the
Welcome back, Adrian.
Hey, I'm glad to be back. Man.
Yeah, fun in turning that butter. I'm just playing.
Okay, Braylon.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Give this man an inch, he take a mile.
I'm
son.
sorry. I'm stop. That was inappropriate.
Everybody gets one.
He said he blew chewed out.
He blew chewed out.
I didn't realize Braylon was here today. Like,
Blue Chew about to pay us what 5 cents.
5 cents per one? Shoot, that's a come up.
Hey, that is.
Right.
We'll take
As
anything.
long as it's silver.
We'll take anything.
Right.
And for everybody knowing, we on video, baby.
What up? What up?
What up? What up?
You can see my beautiful face this time.
Did you just cheese?
Crickets.
I was the one that wasn't here last time. Did I not? I saw the video.
True story.
Okay, yeah, I'll just making sure.
What? Making sure what?
You said, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Wait, nah. What do you mean?
You said that they could see your face.
Oh yeah, because where the mic was last time, I was blocking my face a lot. So
So you moved it.
I moved the mic so you can actually see my face.
So I need to do one of these.
No, nigga,
just
do
in
your own
case.
shit. Don't be doing that. And you might be okay.
I'm gonna do me. Yeah,
Okay, JC, I see you.
Good Lord.
He said, do your own shit.
Before we get too far,
yeah.
I'm Keston, aka DJ Nexus.
I'm Camden, a.k.a. Toon Squad's co-captain.
I'm Adrian, aka the comeback kid.
Hey.
Okay, you got an AK. I'm just gonna go for Dash. That would be different. AKA Dash on top of Dash.
Okay.
Weird.
Yeah.
Double dash?
On top of dash?
On top of dash?
Dash on dash?
Dash on dash on dash?
No,
That's an old school song.
no. It's Dash.
But on this episode, we're going to review Space Jam. We were going to review it last episode, but Adrian had to.
He had to be present.
stir that butter.
Yes, because I feel like Adrian has the most to say about this movie.
Why would y'all assume something like that? I mean, you know, I
Yeah,
got some things to say.
It's you, Adrian. We know you got some stuff to say. We definitely know you got some stuff
Your
to say.
analytical ass always got something to say.
No, look, it was an enjoyable film.
Oh,
It was enjoyable.
okay.
Not good though.
We getting into it, baby. So Space Jam: A New Legacy came out, what, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Everybody's heard the hype.
Hopefully everybody's seen it.
Hopefully. I mean, it's free.
If you're watching this. So
If you got HBO Max, it was on there for free.
Right.
Good, because I did not want to pay that $29.99 to watch that.
No, it was
garbage.
It was it was free.
So spoiler alerts are, because there's some spoilers coming. So spoiler alert. But before we get to that, there was a certain anime list
A topic, yeah.
that came up
Last week.
episode. So me, Camden, Adrian, and Dash spent the last week writing out all the animes that we have seen, currently watching, and
He's lying. I actually did mine today.
I was trying to give you the benefit.
I know. I appreciate it. But I'm a
Okay.
realist. I tell the audience what's up.
I spent most of the week writing down a list.
You know,
but
be busy.
yeah, I feel you. Because my week was busy too.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. Not if you came up with that many animes that quickly on Tuesday.
Most
I'm done. I got this video Tuesday. God,
most of that was done by Monday.
It was.
Even
Tuesday.
worse.
And that was just because I was off on Monday. That was just because I was off on Monday, and I still had a bunch of stuff to do on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and
You're
Friday.
not helping your case at all.
He's really not.
Shut up. So how are we gonna do this? Because I know we can't go through the whole list, all of our list alone.
Hell nah.
Y'all's list are long.
Hell yeah. So for the record, I came in third place. I'm actually impressed. I've seen so many that I've seen. But guess you got no life, bro.
I got a lot.
You have no life. When the people
my
hear
list
you
started-
hear how many you've seen,
Okay.
they're gonna be like, no,
First
no,
of all-
I'm not done yet. You turn back around. You
First of
turn
all-
back around. This is my time. God damn it, mine. Anyway,
They've never
But-
interacted like this before. This is good.
Yeah, I'm enjoying
so
this.
I'm over here going through all my animes. I hit about 80, and I'm a little disappointed because there's like 30 out there that I should have watched, but didn't hold my interest. And then of course there's just some I don't remember because there was this moment I just found some random stuff and things change. But when you told me your number, and I've seen a lot of anime, and I mean I game and I watch live stuff and I work. And you gave me a number, I was like, yeah, nigga, you have no life.
This was the pre-number, not the post number, not the finished
Yeah,
number.
it's not the
I
post.
didn't
Yeah.
give the post number.
And what's that number, Keston?
I'm gonna tell the pre number. The pre number was what I say, 164.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn back, and I need to give my explanation because he's trying to make it seem like this is all I've been doing for the past year.
Got to hear this.
I've been watching anime since I was about 10. Started with
5. Don't let lie to you. 5.
no, it was about 10 because I started watching Dragon Ball Z on Toonami, and then I started watching Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, and Ronin Warriors was on Toonami. Yes. And then I went and watched Ninja Scroll. So all that was around like when I was like 9 or 10 years old. So I've been doing this for a long time. That's all I want to get out the way. But my number was 214.
That's not,
214.
that's
an
not count
estimate.
movies. That's not even count movies.
No, that is kind of movie.
Oh, is that count? Oh, okay.
That's an estimate.
Yeah,
It's a hard estimate.
He's not done.
It's kind of estimate because I know there's at least 15 I'm forgetting.
I think I stopped at like 86.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I'm no. You stopped at 86, knowing that you know more though.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
there was
so
a lot. There was a lot more, but I just didn't feel like writing them down. There's a lot. I'm probably in the 130s, 140s.
What he's not telling you is that when I said 164, I hurt their feelings. They ain't even respond to me when I said
Oh, yeah,
164.
nah.
Oh nah.
I was wait. Well, actually, I was waiting for these other two to respond for me. But
What?
because I feel like y'all respond. I'm the guy who looks at stuff and be like, damn. And don't say nothing until I see y'all in person. But y'all are the ones who actually respond and talk shit, and I just read.
Oh, you just piggyback.
Yeah,
Oh,
sometimes.
nah. I was flabbergasted. I didn't want to say anything. It wasn't gonna be nice. I was about to be like, seriously. The
It's just a big
12,
flex.
10 years old, I've been watching anime.
See, me
Five.
too, though.
I feel like a lot of us started around that age, maybe.
I know I did.
I think I started around like 13 or 14.
Yeah, I think I was like more like 13 or 14 too.
But
I was definitely around.
But
10
4
or
years
11.
should not make a difference like that. Look, we went to the same school. We had the same time schedule. We went to school. We went to work the same time. And when we were 15, we had a fucking 5 to 10. If you had a special permit, you worked till 11.
It's hurt, boy.
Yeah, them 5 to 10 did hurt.
So I'm trying to. Where did you have the time? You had dial-up, so dial-up takes forever.
Between Bearshare and LimeWire,
Oh, you had a good internet. God, okay.
it wasn't that good. It was.
Look,
I probably messed
Bearshare
up a bunch of
and
computers.
Yeah, but
LimeWire,
that only
you're not
explains-
using dial-up.
Yeah, I was about to say that only explains like 6 months worth of anime watching because you frying that computer as toast.
Well, that's what I said. I messed up a bunch of
You got
computers.
so many
with-
pop-ups.
Between FrostWire, LimeWire, and Bearshare, I done messed up a lot of computers. This is before I knew about viruses like that. So
Oh yeah, you a kid. You like, oh, I get to watch this stuff. Boom.
I was watching a
Virus.
whole bunch of stuff, and then my computer started just going down to a crawl. Like I loading up a game that was already downloaded on the thing took forever. I was like, something is wrong with the computer, Ma. I don't know what's wrong with the computer. And I started learning about viruses and all that kind of stuff. But yeah.
They trash computers.
Oh, yeah.
But
Trashed
yeah,
a bunch of
so
computers.
safe to say, Keston's the king of watched anime.
Hell
For
yeah.
now.
Fucking Demon King.
I'm gonna let y'all have that. Yeah, because I didn't even crack the 50s or 30s.
I mean, you getting there, though.
But I wouldn't.
we
But I
get
wouldn't. I want to stress that I like doing this because it remind me of so many animes that I forgot that I've seen.
Yeah.
That brought back memories. Like we just talked about Big O,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
and Big O was like gas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was.
But that was a good time. It was good getting to see some of the old animes. I was like, oh man, I forgot how good that used to be. So
And it was one thing. And generally, the good ones aren't one that's like rated really good. They're like the 3.5ish range.
mm-hmm.
But it just had that like to it.
Mhm.
And I was like, this is actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm. So congrats, Keston.
Get
And
a-
also
get a life. Oh my god.
and also on another topic. So I put a poll out there on our Facebook page. If you ain't go follow it now. Underground Nerd Nation on Facebook. I put Green Ranger versus White Ranger. See who got the most, and guess who won?
White Ranger.
Nope,
Green
Green
Ranger.
Ranger.
And shout out to my homie 2Cat for this blasphemy thinking White Ranger is better than Green Ranger.
And Adrian, you too.
Adrian and Two Cat said that White Rangers.
The White Ranger, he's just
You
better.
see? That's how you know he sucked. He whispered. He was this loud. He's like, well, the White Ranger.
You better speak into the mic. You better say it with your chest.
The White Ranger is better than the Green Ranger.
That's too proper. Now I can't take you serious.
How does your power come from a candle?
What's wrong with that?
I mean,
Burn out, your power is extinguished. Also, you don't have a Zord that can fly and shoot missiles. You got a Dragon
What
Zord.
What Zoid does? What Zord does?
The Falcon Zord.
That's it. But guess what?
and on top of that, he didn't get that Falcon Zord till later on because it started out as a White Tiger Zord.
Yes.
that also couldn't fly.
Do you also realize that his Zoid was Godzilla in robot form?
But
We talking about the Green Ranger.
y'all
Yes.
are already giving the White Ranger another point because my man's the only Ranger to come up with 2 Zords.
Yeah,
No,
because
the
his
Red
first one
Ranger had
sucked.
2 Zords.
Who?
The Red Ranger had 2 Zords.
Yeah, he had it. It was
Actually, no, the Red Rangers had 3 Zords.
In Mighty Morphin?
I'm pretty sure it was still a Mighty Morphin because he had the
Well, look, the
T-Rex?
the White Tiger.
T-Rex.
he had the T-Rex. What was the gorilla?
But that was a ninja, though. That doesn't count.
we all agree White Tiger sucks.
Well, I mean, the Falcon Zord was in Ninja.
His Zord was so bad that he had to get a new one.
every enemy,
Come on, bro.
every enemy that has a White Tiger sucks. Ronin Warriors, what did that White Tiger do? Nothing.
We're not talking about Roto Warriors. You ain't doing disgrace white blaze like that. Do not do it.
White Blaze, transform! And then you hit. He's done. And he's like,
Look, that was the most
go see the
useless,
kid.
that was the most useless side character animal ever in anime was White Blaze.
Thank
but
you,
that
thank
dude was
you.
taking that first hit for you, though. You had time to prepare.
Nigga, you
Yeah,
got like 20 times bigger. What armor?
the-
Why you get hit like that?
He was very useless.
He
Because
was.
even the tiger in a He-Man, he was a coward, but at least once he transformed, he was
Thank you.
relevant
What,
in
the
the
Green
fight.
Cat? Oh man, hey, he was a beast though.
But that's what I'm saying. He was relevant.
Yeah,
but
very relevant.
White Blaze,
And look, Saba.
the only thing White
is-
Blaze could do is
is the most
alert them.
annoying. Look, if you got a sword that talks
It's
all
an
the time,
enchanted sword,
it
bro.
sucks.
How come the Green Ranger's flute couldn't blow itself?
Why
Saba
would it?
could fly.
That's fine.
Well,
And-
technically, the flute was blowing itself because he wasn't blowing through that mask. I don't care what nobody.
Witchcraft.
no way.
Facts.
But again,
Where was the whole at?
until y'all can show me a scene that the White Ranger was in to where he waxed a whole crew of fighters by himself and kicked them out their Zord and then continued to wax their butt.
Look, but the White Ranger, that wasn't the White Ranger's life. He had already seen the light at this point. He was like the Super Ranger that came in to make sure everybody was good.
Fucking boo.
The
Give me
Green
evil.
Ranger,
Hold up.
Give me evil. And he even had the power chest.
Okay,
That the
look.
power chest gave powers. Even with, like, with the Red Ranger got it. Guess
I
what?
remember.
You
that,
remember?
That was a good ass episode. But, okay, let me tell you to you like this. Take out the whole Greenwood Envy phase of Power Rangers and just bring Tommy in as a regular Green Ranger, how does that Green Ranger stack up to the White Ranger? Because White Ranger is that all day long.
look,
The only reason people like Green Ranger is because of Greenwood Envy.
But okay, then, if you do that, you got to do the same thing with the White Ranger. Just bring him in. Don't have him be coming back
The
to life
savior.
and the savior. He just comes. He's just there.
Because was it,
Message.
real quick, wasn't the White Ranger there when the Psycho Rangers showed up? Y'all remember the Psycho Rangers?
Boy,
I don't remember that.
that's 30 years ago, bro.
Well, I never movie.
That's back there.
Anybody
surprised
that
we
knows
knew
what
this
I'm
much.
talking about, comment and let me know, because I'm pretty sure it was a Psycho Ranger there, and I'm pretty sure the White Ranger was there. But even then, the reason I'm saying that is because he didn't have nothing for them either.
Do you remember the one time the Dragon Zord mixed with the Megazord? That one time? Fire!
Oh yeah.
Dude, the Dragon Zord was so gangster, it didn't even listen to Tommy half the time.
And you know what? Just to say that dragon was black, by the way. I just want y'all to know.
Dragon Zord has some attitude.
He did. The Dragon Zord didn't care. He was like, no! He didn't treat him like Hulk, is you? No!
Oh.
Like, when you got your own mind, like, he's like, nah, I ain't fighting today.
I mean, there was no controls. There was the only Zord that didn't need controls. He was controlling it with the sounds of the flute.
No, there was a cockpit. We've seen it once.
He never used it though, except for that one time you're talking
No,
about.
but he was in there, though,
This dude is on the mountain playing the flute. He ain't getting
to
him
bring
Zord.
it out.
Mm-hmm.
He would jump in. You just never seen him in there. Except for, like, 2 episodes, they showed the inside of it.
Wasn't he controlling it with
missed
this?
Ding, 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 ding.
Wasn't he controlling it with a sword though?
That's what I'm saying.
With the
Like
dagger?
I want to say there was a sword he would put like into the
The dagger.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
but well
Yeah, it was a dagger. He would put it inside the Dragon Zord and then control it.
okay, well either way, yeah.
Or was that the White Ranger Zord?
No, the White Ranger had that the dagger with the head on it that talked.
Yeah, Sabo.
It had a lot of
He
sword.
used that.
Should have been
yeah.
beheaded, but
I call it
Some
a lot of
enchantments.
sword because it had a little swish on it, right? The little big. It was like a big blade on top,
Yeah.
and then kind of got skinny.
Yeah.
I call that Aladdin's
so
sword.
sorry. Yeah. So I want to go down that road just a little bit, just to say Green Ranger's been.
Oh no, I told Ted we was gonna do that because that was blasphemy. I had to call Cam that word and 3-way him, let him know that
I'm
that was
not-
blasphemy.
I'm not discounting the Green Ranger's coolness. I'm just saying personally, I prefer the White Ranger over the Green
Oh,
Ranger.
now it's personal. No, that's not how it sounded earlier. I'm glad you tried to clean it up.
Whatever, Dash.
He on y'all's head tonight.
Right.
boy.
Can't say nothing out here.
Can't say nothing in these streets.
You said, what about the Green Ranger?
Yo, Die Hard 2 came on. No,
We're not going down this road.
Die Hard
Space
Vintage came
Jam.
on.
Stop. No. This ain't already trying. You just said you wasn't gonna take us down no rabbit holes, Dash.
We still have
Before
like,
we started the podcast, you said we wasn't
still
gonna go
got
down the
15
rabbit.
No, no.
How we get from Power Rangers to Die Hard?
Die Hard. That
How big of a
Because-
leap
Where
was
do we
that?
do
because
that?
Samuel
Flip the
Jackson was
switch.
in it. We had a Sam Jackson moment, and
who did?
Wait, what?
I could have had Sam Jackson.
Yeah, none of us did.
He's gonna try to find any way he can to put Samuel Jackson. in
Some
something.
way, somewhere, Sam Jackson's coming into it.
So, anyways,
Space Jam, a new
Space
legacy.
Jam, new legacy.
Let's get it.
It finally came out.
Did you fix your glasses?
Yep.
I feel like you moved your glasses out the way just for that moment.
Just for that moment.
He pulled Bill Nye.
So first off, what did it get on Rotten Tomatoes?
Now or back then? Back then it was a 32.
No, now.
I'll check it now.
I'm going to go ahead and estimate that it's still less than the original Space Jam.
It is 27.
Ooh, it went down again.
What's the audience score?
Hold on, let me get to it. The audience gave it an 80.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a terrible audience.
Wow, really? You can't say it. Damn.
Audience, I was hoping for like
I just really
60.
hope that you ain't over here being like Space Jam was trash because LeBron James was in it. I
No,
really
no,
hope
no,
that
no.
that's not the case.
Would he
No, that's not
try
the case.
to fake cry in that
was
bitch.
awful.
A lot of LeBron James acting was awful, though.
Am I doing this right, son? Oh my God! Get off screen.
A lot of LeBron James acting was bad. And it's kind of disappointing because you had a lot of time to prepare for this.
At least Jordan knew what to do. That nigga said, "Look, give me 5 lines. Cassie bomb going in."
I mean, his acting was trash too, though.
No, his acting was trash, but they didn't try to make his acting emotional.
I'm gonna give the
Well, because he wasn't going against his son, though.
But that's what I'm saying, though. They didn't need to add that. It could have been like the guy just stole his game and turned it into
huge
something.
problem with that part of the movie, but we're gonna circle back around to that.
That was the most blasphemy thing I had to get out there.
That crying scene was bad. I was like, shit, if somebody just blow the hair off his head, he might start crying then. Because, I mean, his shit was so on point. Knowing that shit was fake as hell.
That was the biggest thing. And then he tried, like, I feel like he didn't believe it too because he was like, I can't believe I tried to actually cry. I feel like he didn't believe it. 'Cause he did the whole.
I was like, somebody should at least punch him in his sack or something. Like, do something to make the man cry because I was like, that's just awful.
Real quick, before we get too far, though, what was y'all's ratings on it
Are we doing the out of 10?
out of 10?
I'll go first. I give it a 7.
Okay. Adrian?
That's respectable, sir. I'm right there with you though, which is strange. I'm at a 6.5.
It's not right with him, but okay.
I mean, I'm sure he was
You say you're in
expecting
a range.
That's a
Yeah,
failing
I was
grade.
expecting like a 3.
A 6.5 is
Exactly.
failing, bro. You failed.
Depends.
Huh?
A 7 is a D. 70. 60 is a F.
My God.
6.5.
65 is an F. You failed.
That's a D minus.
That's an F.
Anyways, what did you give it, Dash?
Wait a minute, hold on. What are we talking about? College grade? College grade's a D.
College grade, you still
Down this rabbit hole.
You
you know?
sorry, it's pissing out.
I'm sorry. He pissed me off. He's talking about that's an F. That's fail. Fuck you. That's not
But
an
you
F.
realize,
If we're talking about college
but
grade,
you realize,
that's a D.
But even if you get in college grade, that's still, that credit doesn't count. You just got a D. You just didn't fail it, but it,
depends
doesn't
on
count.
it depends on the college course you're taking.
Get the fuck out of here. They say you look.
If you're taking,
you get a D, all
if you're
it says
taking,
is that you don't
fuck,
fail.
No.
It
If you're
doesn't-
taking, if you're taking pottery and you make a D, you pass.
This you.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, he got me in there. He got me in there. Fuck that. Nah, he got me in there.
I mean, no, I'm telling
Triggered.
you, your advisor tells you, look, if you get a 60, you didn't fail, but you didn't pass. That
Real-
shit's horrible.
Real quick, y'all remember that scene in Pocahontas where she jumped off the cliff to dive into the water?
That she should have survived, and that was a
Yeah,
perfect.
that she should have survived. That was Camden just now. He was so far away from that topic. He did not have to die, but he just like leapt off the cliff and just like swung.
I ain't gonna lie. I swan dive like a motherfucker. Not gonna lie.
He jumped down there like Scrooge McDuck
Oh,
into the gold. Boy.
Right? He was just slowly put his hands into the point of motion.
He's doing the Olympic. Shout out the Olympics. He did it so perfect too. You see him? He was like,
That was graceful.
"Oh, that's crazy."
God.
Damn.
No,
Anyways,
6.57. What about you,
Alright,
Dash?
Yeah, where you at, Dash?
nah, I give it about a 7.
Okay. Kesson?
I gave it a 5.
Oh, you're the hard critic.
I'm the hard critic on this.
Wow.
Wow, that's a first.
Yeah, that's
Bruh.
the first because
Bruh.
How you little face, bruh?
Bruh.
So I guess I got to explain myself first, because at first I gave it about a 7, but the reason I was giving it a 7 because I was looking past the bad acting, the questionable storyline. I was looking past all that because I mean they were just trying to make a movie to piggyback off of what Space Jam 1 was, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's where I had an issue with it though. Is a lot of for it to be for it to be a 7, it had to make sense for what era you were putting it in. Because the era you put that out in, because to be honest, that movie should have been out a long time ago. Even if it was with LeBron James, that movie should have been out a long time ago.
True.
But for everybody that's talking about, well, it's a movie for the kids. It's a movie for the kids. No, it wasn't. Not in any way was that a movie for the kids. Even though like the rating was kid-like, every reference in that movie was aimed at adults.
Was 90s.
For
Period.
us.
That's what I'm
in
saying.
the 30s and 40s. Yeah.
The Looney Tunes, like if you want to try to make it aimed at kids, you should have used some cartoons from more recent.
Right.
At least some of them.
First off,
even
wait,
had,
hold on.
They even had
Who the
Herculoids.
hell are you going to use?
But that's what I'm saying.
You
though.
sure as hell ain't going to put like South Park on that bad boy.
Well, no, I'm talking something like Gumball maybe.
They had Herculoids. Am I pronouncing that right?
The Herculoids was on there.
Yeah, the little
Herculoids is old.
It is old.
exactly. Yeah, that's
I'm
what
just saying. But that's what I'm talking about. I'm
But
talking about older generations of cartoons.
Yeah, I was
saying
agreeing with
should-
you saying
Oh,
example.
okay.
Yeah,
I thought you
But
was using that as like
but there's
no,
no
no.
cartoons more popular than Looney Tunes. I mean,
no, there isn't. But at that point, you should have made a movie more driven towards us, not the kids.
Yeah, like prime example, the Game Boy. You shouldn't have did the original Game Boy. You should have done a newer Game Boy.
Yeah, the Switch.
no. When LeBron James was that age, oh yeah, that Game Boy was old.
Yeah, but that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
I mean, you could at least have a Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color.
I mean, he ain't lied.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's a good
He
point.
went,
I didn't
he
even-
went the old school. He even hit the back of it to make it work.
I was like,
That's-
bro, I was like,
that's actually a very good point. I didn't even think about that.
but see, I was thinking, but when LeBron was that age, that's when it was first out, though.
Which goes to Keston's argument.
Was the
is-
regular Game Boy?
Yeah.
Which
I thought the
LeBron's
game-
37. You gotta remember that.
Well, I know that, but I thought.
It was back in '98.
Well, I guess so. Okay.
which goes your
Wait,
your
what?
argument where it should have
I
been.
think
out
that
sooner.
scene took place. Well, no, you know what? You're right because that scene that they did was in '98.
Yeah. The
So-
original
So that
Game
would've
Boy
been the
was
Game
like
Boy.
89.
So that should have been like a Game Boy
92,
Color.
92, I think.
It should have been like a Game Boy
It should
Color.
have been Game Boy Color.
Advance.
It should have been the flip, the backlight, and everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Greatest invention ever, I think. I swear.
really
it
was.
But ate the hell out your batteries.
Oh, killed the batteries.
Murdered them. It wasn't no Sega. It wasn't no Sega.
Game Gear.
The Game
Yeah.
Gear. Now that thing destroyed batteries. You
Good
might get
God.
2 hours.
Mm,
That's me being nice.
He said 2 hours?
I would say
Bruh.
2 hours. At
45 minutes at best.
That's you got them high dollar Energizer and Duracell batteries that are fresh out the pack.
maybe.
But I got you.
You got me.
But that's what knocked it down to a 5 for me. Is because you made this movie and you tried to gear it towards kids, but at the same time, none of the reference you used are for kids. The Looney
Literally-
Tunes, and the fact that you had like the original the original Joker, the original Batman and
Batman.
Robin.
Tell me when they was in that superhero world, that wasn't.
Oh, that
Oh,
was
yeah,
gas.
that was
when
gas.
I really saw Superman.
They showed the
That's what
Superman.
gave me the point.
They
gave it 1 point 'cause I saw Superman. The
from
original.
the animated
Yes.
series. I was like,
That's how it
But
was
that's
from
what
a
I'm
6 to a
saying.
7.
amazing,
And then
That was 6 from 7.
Granny was in the Matrix, the first Matrix,
amazing.
Yeah.
but y'all still tried to aim it towards kids. That's where it lost.
But it was
for me.
all Warner Brothers Productions. Though.
No, I
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah,
but
but
I'm,
I
I
respect that too,
Austin
yeah.
Powers reference. Come on now.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, I appreciate you trying to do Space Jam, but you shouldn't have tried to make it for everybody.
It
You
was
should have
a-
aimed it toward the '90s kids.
But it
You
was
even
kinda,
you even use you even use reference for We Remember.
But-
like the whole Michael Jordan thing.
But I would say though, they kind of did with the kids because they made it a video game and they went into the internet verse. Like it was more new age.
But
This is what the
Main
kids do.
problem with the movie. That's literally the one Achilles heel of the movie. It's not Space Jam. It's Internet Jam.
I mean, basically.
Yeah,
Like in the original one, it was aliens. They came down,
Yeah.
stole the powers from the NBA players, played. Now you got Don Cheadle over here.
Which did an amazing job.
Oh,
by the
he
way.
saved the movie.
he
Right.
saved the movie. 'Cause
That's
I
why. That's also a
Al
point too.
B rhythm.
That's 2 points right
Al
there.
G rhythm. I mean,
I probably would have gave that movie a 2 if it wasn't for Don Cheadle.
Yeah.
Because
Damn.
he kept that movie
He
alive.
did.
he killed that. He
But
killed
I
that.
like him
role.
in general though. He's,
Yeah,
he's
Don
Oh, yeah,
Cheadle's
he's
just
a great actor.
Just an amazing actor.
But yeah, that's my 2 cents. Because it at first, like I said, I was giving it about a 7, but like I said, lost me when I started really thinking about the fact that you made this storyline and you didn't really take in consideration that you can't put the references in for us, but then still try to aim the movie towards kids.
Right.
But see, because the reason why I gave it like a 7 is because of the nostalgia of the Looney Tunes. Like it just brought me back to being a kid, watching them and just laughing my ass off because I just enjoyed Looney Tunes that much. Like I love the Looney Tunes. I still think they're freaking hilarious.
Yeah, but I feel like in the first one they were a lot more.
Hilarious.
Yes, compared to this, I feel like they try harder in this one.
You see the cancel culture fucking got a. You see Pepe Le Pew wasn't in it?
Yeah.
Fuck you, cancel culture.
Yeah, that one. I noticed that because I'm gonna tell you, when I saw Speedy was in there, I was a little surprised.
Speedy Gonzalez?
I would have swore they wouldn't have put that movie in. I mean that him in because of the way the world is now.
Yeah,
Right.
Also, too, I don't know how I feel about everybody knowing about the Toon World. Like the thing I like about the original one was that was like a Jordan thing where there was a secret and it was where's Michael Jordan at? Da, 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 da. He's gone and he pops up. Now you bring people from Warner Brothers and you bring live people into the series.
And so because that's what did make sense to me because
And now they coexist.
They referenced a lot of Space Jam.
They did.
That first Space Jam, like you said, was in Toon World, which was part of the real world.
Mm-hmm.
This one, you're in the internet. How are you referencing this same stuff where you was in two different areas?
Plus, I don't know if you noticed, but they showed the little versions of the aliens from the first.
Did you
Space
see
Jam.
that?
I saw that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yosh, I want to get this movie an 8, all for one reason.
What?
Because Rick and Morty showed up. Look,
Rick and Morty. Did
Yeah.
show
if they
up.
would have had a bigger role, I swear to goodness, but they couldn't. They can't put them.
Let's just say amazing how amazing that show has like fucking blowing up since it came out.
Because it's amazing.
I mean,
Morty's
they literally have their own sauce at McDonald's and fucking shut McDonald's down because you couldn't get that Swansea sauce. Which is nothing but teriyaki sauce. It's just teriyaki sauce.
No, I want some of that Saskatchewan sauce.
Hey, you know what? I was one of those guys who went to go find that, and that bitch was amazing.
Did you see that they turned a whole Wendy's in
Commercial?
California?
Yes.
No,
No, I've heard about it. It's a ride.
Yeah.
It's like a ride drop through.
Yeah, it's a ride drive-through. Like they got this inflatable Rick head that you drive through, and they turned this whole experience. They got like 3D imagery inside this tube. It only
I
happened
literally
for,
saw
one
that like
week.
today.
Yeah,
Literally.
yeah, it was crazy.
Because I'm pretty sure LeBron was like, let's put Rick and Morty, because he's a huge Rick and Morty fan.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I have no doubt he wasn't. I have no doubt that he had something to do with that.
But yeah, they put that superhero world. I was like, Batman, Superman animated series. What? Let's get it.
Yeah, because
And
I was
I'm-
like, are they gonna show Superman's face? They showed his face,
Right?
And he actually talks shit. Like, okay, a point.
Whose face?
Superman's
Superman.
face.
Oh, okay, because he came to that at the end.
Yeah, no, or
He
when
flew up in front
He
of the
flew up.
plane.
Yeah, the
and-
train.
Yeah,
and you
train.
saw his back. Oh yeah, and then you saw his back, and then he turned. They
I was like, this is amazing. And then the Matrix, Granny over here. Granny Granny showed out.
She did.
Granny showed out.
Granny showed out.
But
in
when
that movie.
they played on the ship, she was like, game blouses. I died. I died.
You cannot reference Chappelle's show and say the movie's for the kids. Point deduction.
yo, when they brought Dame in there, and that nigga said Dame time. That nigga said,
Ooh. Yo, he was like, that dude was badass looking. But shout out though for them bringing in the Goon Squad as part of. They had the female NBA player, the WNBA.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
They had my girl Diana Taurasi in that. That's my. I love her. That's my boo.
"Is I didn't know that."
I love Diana Taurasi.
She can ball.
Yeah,
Yeah, she good.
she can ball, and then, but it was just so. Like I said, it was all digitalized.
I felt like I was watching NBA Jams. Is what I was watching.
Basically,
That's what I was.
But see, here's my problem: is if you release this movie to this magnitude, they're selling stuff all over the place. Space Jam thing. They got shoes, sneakers, jerseys, clothes, everything. Space Jam
that's
thing.
the age we live in.
I know. Why not make the actual video game? Because I would actually play an NBA game like that
On your phone,
on my phone, on a console. That
That's it.
like
because
he's
it was a
saying,
mobile game.
I'd play it just because it reminds me of like NBA Streets,
Yeah,
like multiple points, game breakers. Let's go.
yeah.
Photo mode, that was hot.
Yeah, it was.
like
Here's another question too. On the end for LeBron James' game winning shot, I'm mad that you can actually move the booster thing You didn't think about moving that the whole time in the game. You decided at the very last play, oh, my dad's not gonna fucking make the shot, so let me throw this random booster in the air.
To get off of.
It's
It wasn't
bad,
basketball.
But as bad as that scene kind of bothered me, I had to let that slide too because the same thing happened in the original one when he was like, "This Toon World, you can do whatever you want," and Michael Jordan stretched his arm like the whole length of the court.
But that makes sense. I'm pretty sure in that whole game, if I knew I could move the booster thing in the midair, I would probably do a lot.
Right?
Like, Dad, no.
You really just gonna throw the pad? Oh,
Okay.
Very.
But I will say
dramatic.
It really was. I was expecting to actually throw it.
I'm surprised you made it that far with them little bitty ass on.
Oh, goodness. But I will say, even though that was kind of weird, it did kind of make sense because he had already broken the game at that point, didn't he? That little step back move that supposedly breaks the game. It almost killed Bugs Bunny again.
Oh yeah.
Wait, the hard critic is trying to fix this scenario? You're supposed to let it go.
Oh, I should have let it go. But I will say this. I'll do this. I'll bump it up to a 6 just off of visual effects and one
The visual
scene.
effects was amazing.
The visual effects and one
God, it
scene.
Was it the scene where LeBron did that stupid face?
No. Even though that did make me chuckle.
Was
Yeah,
it scene
I
when
laughed at that part.
That did
when they
make me
tried to
chuckle.
dance, when they tried to,
No.
what are you doing?
When Porky freestyled.
Yeah.
I forgot
When
about
Porky
the Porky freestyle.
freestyle.
He was like, then he just went in. I was like, Porky.
Tweety Bird came in with the
But Porky always goes in. Like, no matter what he does, I think in the first Space Jam, he did something crazy and like went in. I think it's his
I believe so. I believe he did.
We all know Porky's back
after
too.
that after the second half.
Yeah, he was like, boom, boom, boom. I was like, what, we got Nas on here? I was like, dang, Porky.
Like Porky went in, so I'll bump it up to a 6 just for that. Those two reasons.
I was like, two pork?
2 pork.
Notorious P.I.G.? Like, jeez.
Actually, I'll say this after the break because I guess we need to talk about some good stuff about Space Jam. There was some good stuff to it. I'll be,
I'm still tripping over goddamn Granny be like game blouses. I was dead.
Okay, I didn't even catch
Tired.
the fact that it was a Dave Chappelle reference. at
You
first.
didn't?
I didn't.
Oh, my.
Was not until Adrian just said, I was like, oh, snap, that is right. That was my bad.
And then Wile E. Coyote still, man, that man's bank account is huge. Huge.
Haven't we had this conversation?
We have,
but
But
I'm
he
just
had the
saying.
black card.
No, it's still using Acme products, knowing them shits don't work.
Yo, when he used the multiplier.
I was like, oh, we get fancy.
Yo, but with that being said, the multiplier didn't break. He messed it up.
It's Wiley though.
Yeah,
this
but
dude's
I'm just
always
saying, he
tying
messed
his
it up.
tail to the end of the rocket or painting something that's a solid object and then riding straight into it. Like
Yeah.
that's what he does.
I also felt like they tried too hard to give a story a moral. Like,
Well, you had to put a moral in the story.
I mean, but I feel like the original Space Jam didn't have a moral. I feel like it was just more like entertainment.
Yeah, true. This dude just gets sucked into a hole at a golf game. Like,
Yeah,
it was
I mean,
pretty
you-
straightforward.
Well, it was kind of saying,
It was the tunes that needed Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
This movie, it was LeBron
LeBron.
forced to work with the tunes because Algae Rhythm sent him down to a tune wasteland that he had already disposed
Like-
of all the tunes. That's why they were in all these different.
well,
worlds.
he pissed Algae Rhythm off because Algae Rhythm was wanting to use LeBron to,
He
'cause
wanted
he
to
remember-
use his likeness to put him in movies.
right.
yeah.
But can we say those ideas were trash, though?
Well,
In the
actually,
movie, those ideas were
the
trash.
ultimate idea was be who you want to be and don't be controlled by anybody.
Which,
Basically, like
yeah.
which I did,
follow your dreams.
which I didn't think you really need. You didn't need that message. When I mean by that too, I mean it's not a bad message. Don't get me wrong. Like,
no, not at all.
I respect the fact that what we're going through, the culture. Family's a big deal. Never believe in yourself. Always do what you do. I completely believe in that. So don't think I don't believe in that. But as far as that type of movie, when I look at that, I'm not looking for a moral. I'm looking for laugh and
Entertainment.
reference and entertainment and memory lane. Which you gave me the memory lane thing. I do respect that.
I mean, I laughed.
I did too, but I didn't need a moral movie.
Right.
I wanted an entertainment movie. If you're trying to bring me back down memory lane of the original Space Jam, which you did a lot of reference from, I don't need a moral. I just need references and laughs and entertainment.
The same movie that shaved Sylvester the Cat and made him Mr. Bigglesworth with Dr. Evil cannot have a good moral story. Like that. You can't put those two things in the same pot.
He did shave him
And then they forced the moral. It was like in the very beginning of the story, right in when the movie started and they're practicing playing basketball. I automatically knew what the moral was. Do what you want to do. You know, you can't take my way. Everybody's different. Yeah, I learned this one way, but I want to force it on you. And you
Well,
can't do that
first
way.
off, LeBron's son was kind of disrespectful. I mean, if this is any father, man, you whoop his ass. Like, come on, bro.
I know
be
if
for
it
real.
was my dad, especially when he walked away.
You really gonna talk to your pops like that?
No.
You gonna talk to Kratos like that? I know I'm not talking to my dad like that.
Absolutely not. I know
Ain't
my
no way.
place.
I'm not talking to my dad like that.
My dad is the calmest person that I have ever met, and I would still shit my pants if I talked to him like that.
I'm telling you.
I would be scared for my life.
They're like, yo, what's up, dad? Like, boy, come here.
Especially when he got on the elevator and wasn't stopping.
Ooh.
It was like, come here. I'm your father. Don't walk away from me.
And he walked faster.
And what?
Did you walk
boy,
faster?
What?
Yo.
You know what? Mm-mm.
The fact that LeBron, that was probably the best acting I've ever seen because he got in the elevator and didn't immediately knock his head off. Because any other father would have knocked his head off.
Yes. I'm sorry.
You gonna
if
ignore me,
he's
boy?
running, I'm gonna throw my shoe at him. Something's about to get thrown.
Oh, yeah. If not throwing that, I'm going to throw myself and I'm going to run your ass down
I'm
and grab you by
spawn
the
a
back of your neck.
folding chair.
You about to tote.
Also, too, the basketball game reference was really weird. Like, at least with the first Space Jam, it was. I mean, you still had your wacky stuff to it, but it was still casual basketball. I mean, like 2 point. It was 2, 4, 6,
It was a
8,
game.
10.
That's what I'm saying. This game wasn't basketball.
Yeah, like
This
you
was
go from
arcade ball.
You shoot 2 points, and then you get to 79 and 300,000 and
But even at that,
infinite.
Because even-
arcade ball still makes sense. Like,
Right.
you shoot 2 points, you make 2 points, you make 3 points.
Well, even
Game
in,
breaker may give you a
like
couple
you
extra
never told me
points.
what,
Right.
what the score would be. Like I didn't like. I know you gave me a game timer, but I felt like the game timer didn't make any sense. Like I mean,
Yeah, because what was the dude's name? Kronos?
Oh, yeah. Chrono, the guy that can control time.
Yeah.
oh yeah, yeah.
Broken as hell.
Talking about Dame?
Yeah.
Damian Lillard? Yeah.
Yeah.
Broken as hell.
Oh, yeah, he was.
This dude
Clay
Doctor
Thompson was broken
Strange
too.
in the game.
Huh?
Clay Thompson.
Yeah, he was. The water dude?
Yep, water and fire.
Man, they did AD wrong. But you see that man's eyebrows? God dang. Shit.
That was another part
And
that
then-
made me chuckle when LeBron called that out. They're
Yeah.
like, dang, what
And
they
you know
do
what?
about AD?
And
Is
you
it-
can tell LeBron's been wanting to say that for a long time to AD.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
yeah.
way he said that, he was like, "Oh yeah, nigga, I've been wanting to."
Well,
put
he had,
eyebrow
he had a
for
whole
minute."
he had a whole line on his freaking face. I'm talking about that thing was thick. I was like, come on, bro, y'all gotta do Dave. And I'm sitting here like, Clay Thompson, this man ain't got no knees no more, and they got this man out here playing ball. I was upset.
He was killing it.
He was splash,
Fire.
fire, just like hot fire.
I'm mad that Lola and LeBron was the only person who made a point on the team.
LeBron only shot
Bro.
like 4 times.
When they found Lola with the Amazonians, I was
Oh,
like, well,
yeah.
this fire. I said, this
yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
I said, she's about to be an Amazonian.
That was gonna be that was
What?
gonna be one of my good points I put when we came back from break. Was I was gonna actually give that part credit because that was really good.
That was awesome. I was like, what? Lola Buddy's an Amazonian?
And the fact that she still completed the mission, and you know,
I said, oh,
Yeah, she
I
was still
said, boy, we
Amazonian.
about to get Lola as the new Wonder Woman. I was like, let's go.
yeah.
Well, before we go that far, let's go ahead and take a break.
Pay
We
some
at
bills.
43. Yeah, pay some bills.
My bills are paid, son. do 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 do.
Oh, my God.
But we'll be back in a little bit. All right, we back.
We back.
And Braylon bring his bitch ass out of nowhere like a roach, just crawl into the scene.
I'm so late. I'm late. I'm
You
sorry.
know you super late.
I'm super late.
Somebody poked that hole in the wall, and Bradley come crawling out.
What's up, guys? You cut the lights off. That
I
nigga's
don't know why I was taking up a glory hole when you was talking about poking a hole in the
See,
wall.
oh my god, bro.
Yo, he could be a variant.
You
though.
went down
Like I swear he wasn't here like 10 seconds ago.
He said it could be a variant.
Dude said, appear.
We spoke him into existence.
Yes, I am here.
Show me what you.
What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing tonight, man?
We good, man.
So, did you watch Space Jam?
Yes.
Okay, so what's your score on Space Jam out of 10?
My score, honestly,
Out of 10.
out of 10. And you guys have already graded it.
Of course.
yeah.
You an hour late.
We,
Of course
we
we
done
did.
graded it and trashed it by now.
Yeah, you.
Oh, y'all been trashing.
Oh, we're concluding
Hard.
right now. This is
Oh
conclusion.
yeah, this part is gonna be what we think was good about the movie.
Okay.
But I would
Well,
say go ahead and give you a score.
Honestly, I gave it a 7.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Gave it a
Everybody else see.
7.
That's what I gave it.
Gave it a 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's-
Hold up. I'm gonna pull a dash real quick because I got one more bad thing to point out about.
Oh
the
man,
bro.
I mean, we're going good and bad.
So, how is the son just gonna switch teams at the end of the movie? He's like, you know what? I'm gonna play with my pops now.
It's true.
Warren the whole movie with dad.
Don't you? He was like, wait, what the fuck you doing? Bring your ass over here, boy. He probably just said, bring your ass here.
And that was part of the reason why I was like, if they wanted to do like the kids basketball game, it should have been something that was stolen.
Right.
It shouldn't have been like he went to that side first and then came to the right side. Like, but onto the good things.
I was gonna say LG Rhythm. He came into the game. He didn't do shit. You got all that size and you doing nothing.
All that size and power and didn't do nothing.
First off, I just want to say this. My favorite Looney Tune has always been Daffy Duck.
Really?
Yeah,
I can see that.
I'm a huge Daffy Duck fan.
I'm with him.
And
right
once
there.
again, he
I
ain't do
love that.
shit.
No, I'm pissed off. They've made him the coach. He out here looking. He out here looking
Because he knew
got-
better from the first Space Jam when he couldn't do shit.
Well, they didn't give him the chance. He put the helmet on, man. He
Nah,
football
wait a
hit
minute.
I
that
was
one
about to say,
dude.
no, he hit that one
He
dude.
did gut
Yeah,
check
yeah,
that
yeah.
one
He
dude.
did.
He was like,
He hit stick that
it's-
one dude.
He was like,
Yeah.
gut check time. And he boom.
He hit him with that blitz to lead real fast.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
he did.
Nah, he hit them
Yeah.
hard.
They got this man out here in a whole jacket and a tie. I was like,
Oh,
yo,
the sports
that was another to piggyback off of Adrian. Another bad part. They didn't really utilize the Looney Tunes like they should have.
Correct.
As
No.
as great as the Looney Tunes are, they could have did a lot more with them. In that,
I got Daffy Duck out here looking like Greg Popovich. Like come on.
He out there pulling the field on.
He was like, we ain't gonna win.
Bugs.
He a Bobby Knight
I will
throwing chairs everywhere.
I will give this. I did like how, since we're doing good side, that they related everything what LeBron's been through, like the Miami Heat, the Cleveland, the Lakers. Winning, losing. I like that at least they kind of reference his overall talents throughout the years that we seen him.
Yeah.
So I thought that was actually pretty cool.
The funniest part though. Who Sylvester coming into myself? I found him. Who? I found Michael Jordan.
And and my first thought was like, I wouldn't be surprised because they have so many stars in this movie right now already that I wouldn't be surprised if he shows up.
And I was like, oh.
He's
I was like,
going to be old, boy.
I was like, I knew they was gonna do it. I knew they was gonna bring Michael Jordan back. It ended up being Michael B. Jordan.
I knew,
Bro.
as soon as he said Michael Jordan, because it got me for like a second. I was like,
Right.
Michael Jordan. I was
Yeah.
like, Michael B. Jordan.
Think I'm
I
looking
didn't
at
even
think I'm
think
looking
about
at
it.
shoes. The shoes got me. I'm sorry.
Before he got there, I was like, it's gonna be Michael B. Jordan.
Bro.
Watch.
I saw the shoes and I was like, oh, it's game time.
When Falco Lego was like, boy, that's the wrong Michael Jordan. you know how Falco be like, but that's the wrong Michael Jordan.
Boy, I say that's the wrong Michael Jordan. That is. Boy, I said that's the wrong Michael Jordan.
I was dying. I was as I was like, my little Falco.
I thought it was crazy how when Bugs supposedly died, that everybody believed that. And y'all knew that nigga
I
could die.
did.
I did too, but I'm mad the other Looney Tunes didn't realize that he wasn't going to die.
Because I was like, do they even make new Looney Tunes cartoons anymore?
There is one that's recent. It's the Looney Tunes show, I believe, is what it's called, and it's kind of more on that like skit type
Gotcha.
cartoon stuff. But I mean, it's good, but it definitely doesn't compare to the old.
There was one that was called Wabbit. It was a Bugs Bunny cartoon. And that was actually pretty funny.
I was actually fans of when they were babies. I actually kind of like the baby
Tiny
Tunes.
Toons.
Yeah.
Tiny Toon Adventures.
Yeah. I used to
Hold
love
up.
them.
Are you talking about Tiny Toons or like the actual baby Looney Tunes? Because there was Tiny Toons and there was baby Looney
I want
Tunes.
to say baby Looney Tunes.
Because Tiny Toons was.
Are you talking about
Buster.
like Plucky Duck and Buster Duck? And
That's when they was like really babies and grandma was taking care of them.
Oh, so yeah,
yeah.
he's talking about baby Looney
Baby
Tunes.
Tunes. Sorry.
I like baby Tunes.
Even though, man, I seen the thing about
Bugs
Tiny
Bunny was still
Toons.
bad as hell.
He's always bad. I always hated Bugs Bunny. Like I just,
Really?
yeah, I hate Bugs
That's
Bunny.
my favorite character.
Are you serious?
I was a Tasmanian devil type person.
Bugs is
I'm with you right
great.
there.
No,
Bugs
Bugs
is
is terrible.
hilarious.
You look
Bugs
like
is
him too.
terrible.
Man.
Bugs is
Bugs
terrible.
is
Huh?
hilarious.
What'd you say?
How he be playing Elmer Fudd and Yosemite Sam?
Right.
The-
No, the disrespect he always hits on Daffy pisses me off. He just be disrespecting on that. I don't like him.
First of all, Daffy be walking into that the rabbit season,
Every
duck
single
season
time.
thing. That bit is hilarious.
Daffy be
I
chilling,
s-
bro.
No, he don't.
He's just got anger management.
No, he
Look,
don't.
Daffy-
he rolled up
look,
on. He rolled up on Bugs.
You gotta speak true about Daffy. You know Daffy extra.
He
I
rolled
love
up
Daffy.
on
We know
Bugs,
Daffy's
bruh.
also. What is he?
What? Daffy?
Yeah.
What? He's a duck.
He's black. God damn.
Why does it always go back to this?
Wow.
I wasn't even expecting that one.
I wasn't expecting. I was lost.
No,
was
I knew
lost.
he was gonna say that. He's black. I knew he was going there. I seen it in his eyes.
I had no
You said
clue.
Daffy Duck extra?
Yeah, he
I'm so
extra as
disappointed in
hell.
you.
I'm sorry.
You should know better by now. I thought after 24 episodes by now, you would know.
No, that one was random. I didn't even see that one coming.
See?
I was
But see,
like,
that's not surprising. That's not surprising for you. I understand that.
Oh,
but
damn.
This guy right here. That's not,
I
that,
don't-
that wasn't bad. That,
oh, okay.
that wasn't a
That's-
shot
that's
at
how
you.
I was making sure. I was
No.
like,
I'm
okay.
just
You
saying.
see
we-
that side
I'm just
cut?
saying.
Yeah, you see that?
Yeah, hard. Like, I think, Jesus.
That was one of them mama.
Paused for a second.
That's one of them
I'm
mama
saying,
looks like. What you
as
say,
much as
boy?
we've partied together,
I'm sorry.
hung out,
I fucked up on that one. That's me.
we supposed to be here.
That's-
How
that-
Martin do it here?
That's me, man.
Mike Lowry.
My bad. My bad.
Like Larry. I wanna be like Mike.
He's like, no, Mike, don't do it.
Let's ask the guy over here. Oh, he's dead as fuck.
What's that supposed to mean? Dead people can't say shit, Mike.
And he was dead as hell, yo. When he know his eye open, but
Now when he first looked at her, he was like, "Oh, this man's just fucked up."
He's just standing there. Just standing there.
I do
he got
want-
shot. He said, "Ah, I'm shot." Ah.
They got me, man.
Man, he was like, but I will say in Space Jam, the fact that they referenced Game of Thrones, shout out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I will give
The
respect to that.
references was on point.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was.
I like
For-
a lot of them references.
For that time frame, if he's born then, definitely. I mean, The Matrix, pretty much everything Warner Brothers show.
Even
As you
though-
said, the superheroes, that was definitely amazing. Like
That was
when I saw Batman, Superman, Robin, the old school Robin, the original one first.
Man, you see Jabberjaw in that bitch? I know
you
y'all
saw
seen
the
Jabberjaw.
Flintstones?
What was the hippo that had the flying balloon?
Oh,
The hippo with the
the
flying-
purple one.
yeah, it used to be on Boomerang.
I know you're talking about.
He was in there. You had Scooby Doo in there.
Yeah.
You had
The Iron Giant,
yes.
the Iron Giant.
They even had Iron Giant reference.
King Kong.
Yeah, he was like, King Kong ain't got nothing on me. And King Kong's like, whoop.
And he crossed his arm. Oh man, and shit.
Yo, Mr. Freeze was in there. I know you saw Mr. Freeze.
Freeze was in there.
Say it. Freeze.
Chill.
Oh, I fucking
Chill.
know.
Yeah, you fucked that up.
Y'all didn't help me fix it.
We had you though.
We got you though.
We had you.
We got you. Tonight, Gotham, freeze.
Yo, that came on TV the other night. I was watching.
You know
I
you
was like,
watched
"Oh
it.
my god, this acting is so bad."
The puns.
Jesus.
Oh, it was so terrible. All
many
the puns
frozen
were so
puns.
terrible.
But tell me you weren't paying attention to the crowd. During the
Absolutely,
game.
man.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
the
I
crowd
was looking
there
all through the
so
crowd.
Yeah.
The mask
many-
was there.
The mask was there.
Space Ghost was there.
Space Ghost was there.
They wouldn't let him talk. You know that joke was about to be funny.
Space Ghost.
I went back and watched the first episode of Space Ghost the other day. Man, he'd be so awkward on with those people.
See, I never liked Space Ghost.
You-
I like the show, the original TV show. Because
Yeah.
I used to think that was Batman just in space. I was like, damn, did Batman want to go to space now? Okay.
I like watching Birdman when he used to be sitting there.
Harvey Birdman, an attorney at law.
Yes.
Birdman.
Bro.
I used to think him and Space Ghost was like the same dude because they have the same demeanor.
They do. Dude, Harvey Birdman didn't give a shit.
He just really did.
He used to trip me out on that show. That chick is so funny.
Oh, and one other good thing, Rail. I forget his whole
Oh,
name.
Rail.
Lil Rel. Yeah.
Yeah, Lil Rail. He was funny.
Yeah.
He was funny as a commentator for that movie, for that for the game.
LeBron's wife in the movie. What movie was she in?
She was in.
I remember her in Walking Dead.
Yeah, Walking Dead.
That's right.
Yep.
I was gonna say because she's a damn good actress.
Mm-hmm.
I like her.
Even though she didn't really have to be that big of a role in there.
And what Walking Dead?
No,
No,
in
no.
Space
yeah,
Racer.
nah.
She was like, LeBron! Or what was his son name? Jamal, or whatever weird name. Listen to your mama. Oh, okay. No, you didn't.
Now that wasn't rehearsed.
Yeah, man. It was. I don't know. I enjoyed it for what the movie was.
Yeah,
I mean, I did.
I agree.
But at the same time, I didn't respect the fact that it wasn't basketball. It was basketball, but it wasn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Let me get 3,000 points for doing style stuff.
So
like,
it-
come on, bro.
It wasn't space. And now you're saying it wasn't jam.
Well, it kind of was space.
What? You
The
break it
internet
down?
space.
I guess you could say digital space. but
Digital
it's-
space, yeah.
That doesn't count.
Cyberspace.
Cyber, there you go.
Cyberspace.
eh,
They could have called it cyberspace jam.
Cyberspace.
No, that's
yeah?
terrible.
Oh,
That would never
You
sell.
know what?
See, that's
Going from
that's-
last
that's
episode,
I
extra.
would never sell.
I would like Space Ghost to come back.
IP jam.
Oh, you talking about
IP
what,
Jam.
Caesar?
Yeah, like I would like to see a newer Space Ghost comes back.
I got you. Yeah.
That thing be
IP
gas.
address jam.
Yeah.
That's what you. Oh.
IP address.
Would it be jam though?
IP
Because it's
Mac.
not basketball either.
I mean, it technically is, technically not. I don't know. I mean, it was just too digitalized for me. Even though the cinematics was incredible.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
That
was
was,
It was
gorgeous.
It was a gorgeous movie.
Yeah. It looked good.
But I kept open minded about it. Like, as far as respect, me being older, I like the fact that they gave the reference. So if you saw the first one, you appreciate it for all the Easter eggs they gave to it. So that itself made the movie good. But everything else was trash. And as I said, the craziest thing was LeBron James faking that cry scene.
That was so bad.
Again, LeBron James acting through the whole movie.
Even though him voiceover was really good.
Are you talking
Oh,
about when he
when
turned
he
into the
was-
tune?
When he turned into the animated,
Yeah.
his voiceover was really good.
Even like when he tried to hug his son, it just felt like he forced it.
It was-
He was like, Brian. I mean, I'm just coming right now, but
This made have been 3 little boys.
He got 3 different
he was
sons in
like,
his movie.
Brian, come here, son. I'm so sorry, son. Dad's over here 6'9". Over here hunched.
oh god.
But okay.
I
so-
believe in you now. You want to go to this E3 with your basketball?
Hey, shout out to E3.
right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was dope.
I'm gonna try and save Bugs Bunny here. So tell me
Ain't
you
no
weren't okay. I'm about to get you though.
I don't know why you hate no
I
bugs.
want to hear
Right.
this.
Tell me you weren't laughing when Bugs was giving Marvin the Martian the business.
That was disrespectful. Because I love Marvin the Martian.
Marvin came down so appropriate, and this dude was ready. Bugs was like, "All right, let me take the spaceship."
He's like, he came down. He was like, "Claim this is planet for Mars." I was like, "Yo, don't do Marvin like that.
So your issue isn't necessarily with bugs. You just mad because bugs
Be
be
fucking with
trashing all your
everybody.
Favorite,
He be
favorite
fucking
people.
with everybody. I don't like him.
But they always
Nobody
start
never.
with him.
Nobody never messes Bugs up. You see how he's always clean. Nothing
Yeah.
ever happens to him.
Lola
Because
messes him
bugs
up.
is awesome.
Lola messes him up.
Well, that's here and there.
Also, that was weird that Bugs wasn't really into Lola anymore. Like I thought that was always a thing. Like him and Lola was like
Thing.
a couple or a thing.
Well, he can't handle Lola.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
But even then, that
She's
was.
an Amazonian now. You gotta remember that.
I mean, even
Whole
then,
nother level.
she fell in love with too.
And the first one, yeah.
Yeah. Even in the second one, she still was in love. She made a wish for them to come back.
tell me when the Goon Squad member he done cooked up, caught the road runner, cooked him up, put him in front of Wally. Wally's like, "Oh, it's time." He was ready. I was like, boy, they about to finally get him some road runner. Nope.
Still missed him.
Still missed. I was like, God dang it.
You know a cameo that would have been really nice? Bill Murray.
I was waiting.
I was
Yeah,
waiting to see
that-
him like in the
that would've
crowd
been great.
somewhere. Like
So, you know, it's easy to say that Wile E. Coyote was the MVP of the game. Remember he created
He
that
was.
machine and
Oh.
made all those points? Yo, MVP. Let's go, Wile E. Acme products
Acme
for
products.
life.
Which once again
Yes.
brings my case.
He was
like
due
that
for a
basketball
win.
game
He
went so
was.
quick in 4 scores. That's
And
two
7
for-
years ago?
yeah, hold on.
Yeah, that setup was perfect.
That was. Yeah.
I can't even be mad about that because that was perfect.
I'm mad I didn't catch it though.
That was on point.
He said 4 score, and I was just going around with it. Why didn't I catch that? God damn.
That's a bar.
On point. That was on point.
Anyway, I thought it was crazy how 2 teams shot 2 points, another team shot 2 points, and the game was pretty much over in the 5th shot. Like,
Right? Oh, man. I don't know. It was enjoyable, but it's just, would I watch it again? Maybe.
would you have paid $29.99 for it?
Huh?
Why is that even an option? It doesn't cost $29.99.
Who
now.
paid $29.99?
Oh, he's talking about because of Disney Plus.
Yeah,
When
Disney
we
Plus
watched
does
Black
stuff like
Widow.
that.
Oh,
Oh.
No, if I paid $29.99 for that, I'd been mad as hell.
I wasn't even gonna pay $29 because I knew it wasn't gonna be worth.
I'd be like, I'll
$29.99.
get that shit burnt by the DVD, man. They still out there.
Are you
I
still
would have went to a theater on a Tuesday.
Bootleg.
I can
On a
talk to a
Tuesday?
bootleg person.
Yeah, I go
Oh
on
no, what's the
Go to the barbershop.
when you go like before a certain time?
do.
the matinee.
The matinee.
Yeah.
Not no more?
Tuesday on a matinee.
Yeah. It's like $6. I'll spend $6. Like,
Wait, are they still open? I don't know. I'm always working, so I slave now. I remember the good days on Friday when I used to be out. Like, you know, I catch an early movie at 1 o'clock for everybody gets there. Get all the extra the good popcorn, the fresh popcorn.
The fresh popcorn. You won't see me buy it.
Huh? You get the kids tray, $6.
Bro, that's too much.
Oh, I get the kids tray, a fruit snack, and a drink with refills. I'm in there with extra butter and salt.
I go to Food Line, buy some Orville Redenbacher, pop that thing, put that thing in my pocket before I come in.
I'm too skinny. I can't do
Oh
that.
my
They gonna see that shit in me. I'm too scared. I'll be like, my hoodie's too tight. This is that gonna right? They gonna see this big ass
Wait.
bubble.
you could have microwaved the popcorn and bring it with you rather than just buy already popped popcorn.
I'm going to pop before I leave the house. Butter it up, put it in a little plastic bag, take it in.
I did mine in
So
Ziploc
So
bag one
much
time.
work.
Basically, what he's saying is he gonna spend less money to pop his own damn popcorn than he will to buy it.
It's the experience.
Yeah.
Dang, man.
Man,
Like,
fuck that experience, man. I can do that at home.
well, then do it at home. Don't go to the movie theaters.
Who are you? The leader of the fucking movie theater
Hell
club?
to the no, I'm not. But I'm just
You're
saying,
like,
it's
don't come to my movie theater.
logically, that's how you handle that.
Look, everybody has a relative or somebody that has brought food to the movie.
Oh, yeah.
I'll
That's me
tell
all
you,
day.
somebody there was. I'm not gonna say her name because I don't want to put it out. But
He would have snitched
Don't
hard.
incriminate him.
there's a friend of the family that we went to the movies with them, and she literally brought in chicken, fresh fried chicken
KFC.
in a container. No, she fried it herself.
Oh, you know that nigga was busting.
Yes, sir.
And she brought it into the theater, and we in there just little paper plates. Just
Oh,
Which,
wow.
first of all, you would think that
I'm
they would.
telling you, but hey.
You would
I
think
was
they
not
would
mad
smell
at it.
that. Like you would think that.
oh
they,
no, she
they-
had that mug wrapped up well because it was in one of them like airtight Tupperware, so you couldn't really smell it. Like we didn't even know she had it till she like
See-
reached into this big purse and pulled it out. I was like, "Is that chicken?"
The big
She's like,
purse
"Yeah,
gives it
why
away.
not?" It
He
was
said
like-
that.
The big
Because
person
they
gives it
passed
away.
that shit down here.
But see, okay, but see, that's the point to when I will eat the chicken before the movie even comes on. This is gonna be through the previews. I'm eating all.
Oh
that
no,
chicken.
we did.
It's
It didn't.
done.
It didn't make
It's
it to
so
the
hard. I
actual
try to
movie.
wait.
Like popcorn don't even last to the movie.
That's why I try to wait. I try to
sit
just sit
there.
there and look at one bite.
You buy a whole thing of candy and drink. That thing gone by the movie start.
Oh
Pretty
yeah,
much.
most of the
You're
time.
sitting there, and all of a sudden you hear in the background, "All right, take a leg and pass it down." What?
You
That
back?
chicken?
The hell?
Oh no, we had finished the chicken before the movie started.
So you think there'll be a Space Jam 2?
You mean three?
Three?
Well, a 2 to this one. But
Oh,
yeah,
a
3.
next. I
why
doubt it.
though?
No.
If they make a third one, it's probably gonna be like an all-star cast.
If they make a third one, Rotten Tomatoes giving it a 9.
But how long was it?
They're
I
not
would
done
say-
with this one yet.
You said Rotten Tomatoes
could
give it a
get there.
9?
Rotten
was,
Tomatoes gave it a.
27.
Yeah.
I thought it was it 27? I thought it
Yeah.
was lower than that.
Hold on, let me go back and look.
Watch it go up. That should be crazy as fuck.
Rotten Tomatoes be bashing.
They ain't shit, bro.
It was a 27.
shit.
I mean, the audience gave it an 80, so I wouldn't have gave it a 27.
What
Like
was
I
the
said, I-
original Space Jam?
I think the original Space Jam was like 50 something.
It's like 40 something,
I think it's bad. I'm not gonna lie to you.
but I don't know what the audience score was.
I think it was like
It
60.
was like 1990,
Yeah.
1996.
I think it's like 60.
I go off audience score. I don't even look at the other score.
It's like 60%, right?
44.
That's just crazy to me.
Is there
Yeah.
audience score?
I'm
Yeah.
about
Even
to
though
look at it.
in the original Space Jam, boy, the kids that played for Michael Jordan's kids, their acting was. Ooh.
I believe I can fly.
Was that wasn't Michael Jordan's real kids though, was it?
I
don't think so.
believe I can touch
But,
the sky.
the original movie got a
Think
63.
about it every night
Audience
and
score?
day.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Spread my wings and fly away.
This man is real
I can
animated right now.
see your soul.
Are we really about to go through the whole song? I can
that-
see you running through that open door.
I believe I can fly.
Where you at,
Yeah,
Kessie?
Adrian, I can
nah.
fly.
I believe I can fly.
I'm not going down this
Now,
road with y'all.
now we not.
I can fly.
So we're not gonna talk about the soundtrack
Oh no! Now the soundtrack was fire.
The
That
soundtrack
Space Jam
was
fire.
fire.
soundtrack was fire.
The Space Jam soundtrack
Was
was,
that
fire.
21 Savage, right?
Man, it was a whole bunch. It was a
But
whole
I think he was the main one that did that soundtrack, right? Right?
For Legacy?
Yeah. Well, that was was not 21 Savage.
I feel like that is true. I can't remember.
I'm surprised Drake wasn't in it.
I'm
know,
not
Drake
gonna lie
just be
too.
everywhere.
I feel like Drake should have been there.
Yeah,
too.
Drake
I'm
should
not
be
gonna lie to you.
because Drake's everywhere.
Drake was probably there some way.
You know he was. You know he would been on the sideline clapping, being extra.
Let's go, let's
extra.
go.
Let's go. Come on, Toon Squad.
Let's see.
What did he? You trying to look at the soundtrack?
Yeah, I got Lil Baby, Lil Wayne, John Legend, Chance the Rapper,
Chance the
Saweetie,
Rapper.
Salt and Pepper, Cash Doll, Lil Uzi Vert, SZA, St. John,
Man,
John Legend,
yeah.
Jonas Brothers, Lil Tecca, Anime, Damian Lillard.
Damian Lillard.
Dilly,
What?
Yeah,
You know he's a rapper.
Yeah, I
Oh
forgot.
yeah, he can spit
Man,
too.
his bars is ridiculous.
Yeah, that boy
Damian Lillard, G Easy, and I can't see the last
G
name.
Easy, G Weezy.
Polo and
You remember them Be
Pilo
Cool?
and White Days.
Have you not seen Be Cool? Oh, okay.
haven't.
Have you not
Let's
seen
see
Be
what
Cool?
else.
Be cool.
That's one with all the Cedric Entertainer, The Rock.
Oh, I have seen that.
I don't think I've seen that.
That's actually a good movie.
I think I've seen it. I'm trying to remember it though.
Brock Hampton, Corday Duckworth, Big Fredia, Joyner Lucas, Leon Bridges, and
Jordan
Anthony
Lewis
Ramos.
monster.
I remember that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the part
Remember,
when he
remember.
when he does the
Okay.
dance and he says
I
that.
got you.
Oh my god.
He reached deep into that movie for that
Oh,
reference.
Maybe I've
I'm
seen
gonna have to
that.
Yeah,
watch.
'cause
I'm gonna have to watch that movie again.
Hey,
No, I've seen
kudos
that
to
before.
him.
That movie's good.
I love it.
I got y'all.
Oh, good.
Is the quote for tonight?
But yeah, like I said, the soundtrack for the first one was good.
I agree.
So before we leave, I would say, if you could have anybody else besides LeBron star in that role,
Drake.
who would you think?
Drake.
Drake. Drake. Drake.
Drake.
He stole my shit.
Could you light skinned?
Oh, it's Soldier Boy. Come on, man.
I was
Jesus Christ.
I thought he was joking. I thought he was trying to make a light skin joke. I was
Don't do that.
Yeah. No, he was completely lost because he was
Hey,
looking
I
at
was,
me.
yeah, straight lost. the platinum. Oh, this ain't the platinum war, but the platinum part earlier.
That man everywhere.
Yeah.
That man fucking everywhere.
You just cut
all
your,
over.
you
Boy,
just
this
cut
is-
your mic off.
yeah.
Bro. You all
boy
over the
said
place
Drake.
right now.
Somebody give us another variant.
No, give me some water. Give me some water.
You'll tag out variants. That's what we doing now.
But I'm saying, so who,
If we change the actor,
who would you say? Who would you put in that place?
does
for
the
LeBron?
movie stay exactly the same, or does the movie change because the actor
Movie
is
No.
different?
changes.
I would say the same because I guess you got to go out the same concept.
Michael Jordan.
No,
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael Jordan's already had a movie. Talk about
Sequel.
current players right now.
Oh, you didn't say that originally.
Well, I say it now. Current players, since you want to be fucking technical.
Stephen Curry. Steph Curry.
Steph Curry.
Damn, that's crazy. I was gonna say Steph Curry.
Boom.
I was gonna say Steph Curry. Because I think Steph Curry could probably act.
I can see Steph Curry. Yeah.
I can see him doing that.
Okay, that's 3 out of 5.
I got
Really?
I mean,
that
that's,
yours?
that's not who I was gonna pick. I was gonna
okay.
say
Damn, well, you would upset if you picked that?
No, I was just.
He's like, oh, really? What?
Bitch.
I
nah.
was really impressed at all.
I wouldn't
y'all
mind seeing I wouldn't have mind seeing James Harden.
God damn, that would have been
That'd
terrible.
have been horrible.
No, I mean it would have been terrible. either
Stripper
way,
poles in
my
the back.
opinion.
stripper pose in the back,
Man, look, that man's got a full-time membership at one.
bro.
Or Dwayne Wade.
D Wade.
You know what?
Even though he's not in the league no more.
Yeah, but I mean-
I respect that. I like that. Good. I like that.
Ain't gonna lie. Like I was thinking somebody like Russell Westbrook.
That'd have been terrible.
He gonna be terrible like the Lakers.
At least Steph Curry got championships.
Did we both burn the same?
Y'all doing Westbrook wrong right now. Y'all doing him so wrong.
Just saying. The only other person that would have been, but definitely the man that should have been it, was Kobe.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
And I
Rest
kind of
in
want to say the
peace.
first, but I think that's gonna be like disrespectful or not. So I
Nah,
kinda
I mean,
Nah, that
Rest in
would-
peace, Black
that
Mamba.
probably would have been
I
the-
was-
the best.
I was very scared to put
Touch
a
on
name
that,
out there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know how sensitive it was gonna be. But I agree with that. But
No,
I know who Adrian was gonna say.
Kevin Durant.
No,
He's gonna say Derek Fisher.
No.
Derek Fisher.
Why Derek Fisher?
That even missed Adrian. Derek Fisher.
he's about the Suge Knight.
He like he had Derek Fisher on the mind.
No, like I. Wow. Okay. No, I'm gonna go completely like out of the main NBA for this one.
He said current.
Okay.
It's current.
Allen Iverson.
No, I was gonna say J. Cole.
You know that would have been
Okay.
interesting.
No, in the podcast, we're done. Fuck it. What? So that's
I mean,
Keston,
He did play
aka
basketball.
DJ Nexus,
Really?
aka light skinned
I'm
brother.
gonna throw my comments all the way out.
You see how he,
This is Adrian, aka Adriano, and I'm Dash.
No.
Damn.
Hell, Dash, you just gonna end it like that?
If you're gonna change Space Jam, just change it all the way. Do a come up story.
You know what though? I will say this out of all seriousness: if they could have used a character or somebody that like played basketball, was real good at it, I would pick like an and one character. And there's two people I could like think of.
Skip to Malou and like
Skid, well,
The
three
Professor?
people. Skid Malou, Professor,
and hot sauce.
That's crazy. We just talked about N1 earlier.
Right.
yeah, we was.
Like literally, that was the one the country fans talk about. We just bring back N1.
Who was the one that actually went to the NBA?
Skip to Malou.
Skid
Oh, it was
Malou,
Skip the Mother. Okay.
Ray Frost.
He was the one. He did it for a year, 2 years.
No, he was in the league for about 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, he was in there for a minute.
Yeah.
He was with
So
the
yeah,
Celtics.
that
right?
would have been fun.
He was
Matter
with
of
a bunch
fact-
of teams. He was with Houston one point.
Considering this is like a style points thing for this movie, that probably would have been a pretty good,
That would have been ridiculous with the skills
Yeah.
them fools had.
especially with hot sauce.
They would have had a lot of
I
ankles
remember
snatched
hot
out
sauce.
there.
Boy, hot sauce. You bum,
Boy,
boy.
he
Hot sauce.
snatching people's ankles left and right, bro.
I'm talking about souls.
I
and
miss
ankles
N1.
just
So
God,
do I, dude.
dog,
I used to
man.
have all those tapes. And then
Yeah.
they came out with that show where they was trying to get the new ones, and then that was when Professor and Spider got on there.
Oh
I remember Spider used to get he do fire
Hey, you can't forget helicopter
or Escalade,
or Escalade.
Air Up There,
Air Up
first
There.
man to ever do a 720.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, that got so many hits. I
Oh,
remember
was
that.
it a 720?
Oh, it was a 17.
It was a 720.
Yeah,
That jump was
because
insane.
nobody can ever do it. Like
Oh, yeah.
everybody's struggling.
I don't think nobody's done it since, have they?
That I know of.
There are some videos of some people doing it, not very many.
I was about to say, I haven't seen.
There's a
those
guy
videos.
that's shown doing double between the leg.
Really?
1, 2, boom.
I have seen those before. Yeah,
Like some of these dudes, like the bounce on some of these people is just insane.
ridiculous.
Yeah, some people got just extremely
J. Cole.
unfair bunnies.
Have you not seen this man play?
Yeah,
I
he
did.
got 3 points, and that was it, right? Isn't that what happened?
I think his career ended with like 5.7 minutes. That was it.
Yeah.
I say there definitely wasn't much, but I mean,
Come up,
I
story.
could see it but at the same
Come
time.
up story off of that.
But I will say this: if not
He
for
ain't gotta
Kobe,
have a record.
if
I'm
not
just
for
saying.
Kobe, I am glad that LeBron James got his Space Jam movie. I just think it could have been written better. Most of my critique is more about the writing than actually LeBron James. Especially like they kept using like the King James reference.
Yeah.
Too much.
Too
They
much.
use it a little too much.
You in the king,
Like
no more
that-
than- you ain't been the king for a while now.
That's very
Right.
to me. It was like it was almost like too arrogant.
Why? They called Jordan his airness.
Not in the movie.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they did. They
How
called him that in
often?
the first place.
A lot. It was like, it's his airness, Michael Jordan.
I don't remember that
Yeah, they
many
did that.
times.
You don't remember that?
No, not that many times. You proclaim to be.
Not like how they did with LeBron.
His nickname is
yeah.
King James. That's his nickname.
Bugs called him his
That's-
royal.
that's his
They
heir.
said it literally every 5 minutes in the movie.
That's what they call him.
That
King
movie's
James.
2 hours long.
They call him King James. I can't say they called Kobe Black Mamba. They called Tim Duncan
In
the big
movies, they
fundamental.
call Kobe in movies. Rest in
Gary
peace, Kobe.
Payton is the glove.
He's never been in a movie.
He cameos in movies all the time.
I'm gonna go back
What
and watch
movie?
the Space Jam movie because I don't believe
I
they
mean, I
said
can't necessarily
Aaron
name the
never-
that much.
Has he been in-
He does a lot of cameo movies.
Bugs Bunny said it quite a few times.
As much as they called him King James in this movie,
I would like to say so.
I'm gonna go
I'm
back,
gonna go back and
count
watch it. I'm gonna go.
I'm right there with you.
I'm gonna go back and count it.
I'm gonna at least guess over 18 times.
Mm-hmm.
At least minimal.
I did that. But
Don't you just
okay,
say
that's
23?
another tally.
Nickname
Put
is
on
King
put on
James.
Facebook.
23. Just say 23.
That's his name.
If they,
What's
if
your
it's
number?
in there,
What-
23,
how many
that's
times
the
you
most
said it?
disrespectful thing to Michael Jordan. Yo,
Okay, so 7. How many times you said 18? How many times they said it?
What's up,
King James.
Adriel? Say what's wrong?
I lost my audio.
Oh shoot.
This probably just needs to be reset in the plug. But I would say at least 20.
We share mics. We only got 5 minutes left.
Okay. I don't know. This is very strange.
Technical difficulties.
Okay. I don't
Lost
know.
your audio.
Okay, I'm good.
But yeah,
Nobody else.
I,
right?
I would say 20.
I'm good. I got it now.
I got 25.
Supposed to tap on it when you're testing.
I mean,
So we
I'm,
can hear you.
I'm assuming that y'all could hear me, but I was dead.
Oh, so no, it was just your
Mic on
headphones.
him. He's still talking to his own mic. What
I
are
was
you
like,
doing?
I was like, he said he couldn't hear himself.
Oh my
Everybody
God,
turned
I'm
their
glad.
mics to him. I was like, what y'all doing?
What are y'all doing?
And we got this on camera.
Damn, son, where'd you get this man at?
Where'd you find this guy?
Oh,
But anyways, I say it was about 20 times in the new movie. I definitely don't think they said his airness that many times in the original Space Jam
Me
movie.
either.
We need to make a YouTube about this.
Right?
I'm gonna
We're
find
on
out.
YouTube now, so come follow us.
Yeah.
Episode number 2.
Follow us up.
I'm gonna find out.
We on there.
I'm gonna let them know.
This is Adrian's number 1 versus us 2.
You're going to find out how many times they said.
I'm going to go back and count them. I got
Somebody
time.
post my face back over somebody else's
Pull
face.
pull
that
a
they
Randall.
want.
What? Pull a Randall sitting over there.
Hey, look, Randall had my back. He mentioned Ronin Warriors. I appreciate that.
I was really
Randall.
proud of Randall. I'm not gonna lie. He's very more talkative than I thought he was gonna be.
And he picked White Ranger over Green Ranger.
He did not.
Yeah, he did.
Did he?
think- I
That
think he
bastard.
did,
Wait a minute. What? He did. He picked White Ranger over Green Ranger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did do that. He did.
Look,
Okay, well, we'll cover him next
We
time.
were ready to stab him.
I got you, Randall.
Anyways,
I'll see you in 2K.
I will say if you haven't seen Space Jam and you got HBO Max, go check it out.
yeah, definitely go watch
Yeah,
it.
it's worth a watch.
It's worth
Definitely
a watch.
It's free, so it's not
Yeah.
gonna hurt
Oh,
nothing.
yeah.
I mean, Cinemax alone,
Yeah.
fantastic.
And the soundtrack wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
It's not as good as the first one.
And
any
if
more.
you're around our age,
But-
you'll get a lot of the Easter eggs. And enjoy the Easter eggs.
Here's a real cat.
Oh
real quick.
Lord!
Since I was late getting here,
It's your fault.
I just want to know. I have to ask.
We called you earlier. You
How
had
we
3
come
hours
along
notice.
with Anime list.
Huh?
Oh, the anime list. He wants to know about.
You have to go back and listen
gotta
to
go
the
back and
anime.
watch the
Yeah,
episode.
yeah. That's your fault.
There we go.
Yeah, that's your fault.
Spoiler: I lost.
Wait, did you even talk? Did you even tell your number?
Oh, that's not.
He said
important
spoiler.
Now,
information.
give me a
I
number.
lost.
Give me a number. I want to see. It's better not be
I don't
that
know.
embarrassing.
It's like I don't know, 20 something maybe.
Good God.
But see, the
You didn't
rules
call me
I
like that. We
look,
didn't.
here's the problem: the
36
rules I
questions.
followed were different than the rules they were following. So I didn't write down any of the animes that if I hadn't watched more than 50%. So there's a lot of animes that I've started that I've watched like 10 or 15, 20 episodes of, but I didn't count it.
Get your wig.
So
up,
we'll-
man.
We'll say that Adrian was more like, what, 50? There's probably another
Probably.
50 or 60 that you could put on there.
Yeah, total around 50, 60.
Okay. So there you go.
All right. Well,
But listen.
But you
to,
got to go watch the episode.
yeah,
for the
listen.
actual-
You watch it.
look,
That's your fault.
I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it.
But it's
Back
been
to your
fun.
hole.
Oh, Jesus.
You banishing him?
That fast.
Look, he summoned me and banishes me that fast. You see how he do me?
Go down there.
But it's been fun, man.
Horrible
Yeah.
black wizard.
Go down there and play cards with Bugs Bunny.
Oh, God.
Stay down there in that damn
What was
hole.
that wizard from Adventure Time? What was his name again?
You talking about-
How did we get to Adventure Time?
He
Are
been
you
to
talking about
wizard.
the Ice King?
Yeah, the Ice King. There you go.
We're not doing this. We're trying to get up out
We
of
can,
here.
yeah. He's just a wizard. I'm done. I just thought it was Ice King when he mentioned that.
Yeah. I'm Keston,
I'm Camden.
I'm Adrian.
And I'm Dash.
I'm
and,
Braylon.
and he was late. Way out.